What's up? I'm Riley Kraft.
And I'm Ryan Thurber, and you're watching the Rivalry Report, where we've got all your big Beckman-Wanda sports coverage.
On today's show, we talk football, volleyball, and a growing town rivalry, which all starts right now. Welcome to Rivalry Report. I'm Riley Kraft from Wando High School.
And I'm Ryan Thurber from Lucy Beckham High School. On today's episode, we start with discussing two of the top volleyball teams in the state. The Beckham girls volleyball team has been on a roll lately. Max Prep currently has them at number 4 in the state in all divisions, ranked higher than Wanda, by the way. I tagged along during their 3-set win over Berkeley. Despite having 2 seniors graduate last year, Beckham has been on an absolute heater recently, led by senior captains Jolie Trudeau and Mia Wave Nelson. The Bengals were able to roll over Berkeley in 3 straight sets. A few standout players from this season have been Jolie Trudeau with 3.1 kills per set, Eliza Oliveras with 35 total blocks, and Mia Wave Nelson with 3.3 digs per set. The Bengals dropped a game to Wando, and their current record is 16-1. Meanwhile, the Beckham boys volleyball team is ranked top 30 in the state with a record of 13-1. That team is led by captains Adam Rasgo and Baylor Zepp. They look to stay undefeated as they take on Ashley Ridge Swamp Foxes on Tuesday. So Riley, how's Wanda's volleyball?
Well, on the other better side of town, Wando's state-renowned girls volleyball team looks to add another title to their name, which Beckham has yet to accomplish, by the way. They took on James Island at home on the newly named Alexis Glover Court. At the time, the Warriors were expected to defeat the 1-8 Trojans, which they did, winning every set with ease. They took care of James Island, sweeping them in 3 straight sets. Heading into the game 9-4, the Warriors are now 22-7. Wanda looks to keep their winning record and accomplish yet another successful volleyball season. Over on the boys' side, it's year 4 of Wando having a men's volleyball team. So far, they've had a very successful season with a record of 14-2 as it stands, winning both their most recent matches, 3-1 against Somerville and 2-0 against Stratford. The boys hope to maintain this positive trend tonight, playing Cane Bay and Lucy Beckham away. Moving on from volleyball, Ryan, how has Lucy's football team performed, having recently come off 2 straight wins?
The Bengals, after defeating Philip Simmons and St. James away, were able to come away with a much-needed 35-28 win against Hanahan. Let's take a look at some of the highlights.
Lucy Beckham comes off another W against St. James and hungry for another.
Let's go!
The action really kicked up in the 4th quarter. Bengals down and with the ball. Chalmers Ballard hikes it in the shotgun, tosses it over to a wide-open Capers Driggers. That's Driggers' first touchdown of the year, and the Bengals go up by 7. Still in the 4th, Bengals down at the 50. Again in the shotgun, Ballard scans his reads, throws, threads the needle to Aiden Lynch. He takes out one defender, turns on the Jets, and takes it into the end zone for a touchdown. The Bengals light up the scoreboard with another 7. 4th quarter, Lucy down by 7 in the Hawks territory. Still in the shotgun, Ballard doesn't see any targets. Takes it up the middle, makes a man miss, and crosses the line into the end zone. Beckham ties the game and closes in on the Hawks. 4th quarter, game tied, the Bengals at midfield. Ballard hikes it, checks his option, heaves it. Brought down by none other than Trevor Reynolds. Bengals take the lead by 7. They were able to maintain that lead and come away with a W in the end.
The week after Hanahan, the guys took a step back with an injury-ridden 31-17 loss to Bluffton. They look to come out swinging this Friday against Cane Bay.
Meanwhile, Wando, coming off a tough loss against Ashley Ridge, faced St. James away. The Warriors came out with a 34-20 win, making them 2-2. This is the first time since 2016 that the Warriors have been able to accomplish 2 wins in a season. The Warriors took this momentum into their game against West Ashley on the 20th. Let's take a look at how they did. Wando is looking for its 3rd win of the year, at home hosting the West Ashley Wildcats. 1st quarter, no score, Wando with the ball. Harris Stone drops, finds a slot, connects to a wide-open Cole Fletcher. Touchdown, Wando. The student section loving that one. The Warriors open up the scoring, lead 7-0 early on. But the true stars of the show were the Wando's defense, who would step up big. They were all over the Wildcat offense all game. The Warriors had a sack, blocked punt, 2 picks, and 1 fumble recovery, only allowing 7 points to their own 21. And once again, there was yet another big game from Wando's Cole Fletcher. Offensively, Fletcher came out of the gate with a 46-yard touchdown reception to put Wando on the board early. This would be the first of a 2-touchdown game for him.
Not only did he shine offensively, he stepped up on the defensive end as well. Fletcher came up big with an interception late in the second quarter, which set up a scoring drive for Wando going into the half. Touchdown number 2 came with a minute remaining in the second quarter. With an 8-yard reception, this would give number 8 his second touchdown of the night. The Warriors would go on to win 21-7, making them 3-2.
So Ryan, with both teams standing at 3-2, who's better?
I know Beckham's at a bit of a down period right now with a couple of injuries to the line, some key skill players, but I think currently they are still better than Wando.
I would have to severely disagree because if I recall, you guys played West Ashley at the beginning of the season and lost 10-7, but we beat them 21-7, so I think we got you on the final game.
I do think West Ashley had a couple of injuries though, but let's check November 5th. We'll see who wins. Let's take a look at the standings. Tied for first is Lucy Beckham and Wando, both at 3-2. Berkeley, Goose Creek, and Stratford are also tied for third, records of 2 and 3 apiece. And Cane Bay is rounding out number 6 at 0-5. And that's all we have for today's show. Signing off for the Rivalry Report, I'm Ryan Thurber.
And I'm Riley Kraft. See you next time.